Responsibility for self. When I consider an argument I had with an acquaintance numerous years ago, my heart will race and my stomach will tense as if it were happening today. Not everybody is lucky enough to have loving parents who are perfect and fair, like on television. A few of us were physically and mentally mistreated as tykes. A few of us were ignored and emotionally deserted as youngsters. So it's time to alter the story. We're no longer youngsters who are economically and physically dependent upon our parents. We had no alternative as a youngster, but we do today. When we take responsibility for self, we send a message to the brain and body that we're worth it, that we're special and that we merit love. When a youngster is ill-treated, he or she lives in a dismal place where there's no room to take a breath or feel. This youngster matures lacking self-respect, feeling useless and forever seeking approval from parents and exterior sources. Frequently the abuse felt in childhood gets duplicated in adult life utilizing different characters, a mate, a boss or even an alleged friend. The adult carries on playing the victim, scarcely ever accepting responsibility for failures. Consequently, in order to interrupt the cycle, one has to cast off the past story and produce the nowadays story. In the fresh story, the ill-treated youngster is determined not merely to survive, but to flourish. He or she accepts responsibility for actions, is devoted to health and work at homesuccessacademy.com fitness, and discovers the way to recognize limits while cultivating capabilities. Simpler said than done. Well, stating it and thinking it is a great start. Daily one has to make a dedication to positive thinking. It's neither the win nor the loss that makes an individual victorious, only the beliefs and perception one has concerning the self. Favorable perception and self-affirmation is the opening move to personal empowerment. The following step is trusting that one is lucky. Yep, lucky. The inverse perception of the victim. Once one is lucky, even when one bombs, he or she learns from failure. Once one is lucky, he or she views opportunities where others don't even consider looking. A lucky individual feels empowered and in command. Once one believes in the self, he or she may banish self-doubts, prevail in setting goals, and clear the route for achievement. We also have to live in balance. That implies consuming balanced meals, drinking lots of water, and cutting back sugar, fat and refined foods. Likewise, we have to get 7 or 8 hours sleep to readjust our biological clocks daily and rejuvenate cells. Above all, we have to do some exercise daily to develop strength, staying power and focus. When we work out, we're empowered individuals of substance. We feel ensnared, paralyzed or let ourselves be ill-treated as now we have fortified our bones, muscles, heart and lungs. A level-headed mind requires a sound body. By living in balance we shake off stress. Work at homesuccessacademy.com. Finally, after one consumes balanced meals, acquires his rest and exercise, one may create inner peace with meditation. An easy 5-minute meditation to music may help one connect with the still point. With meditation one unstrains the heart, lowers blood pressure and reestablishes loving feelings for the soul. Living in balance physically, emotionally and spiritually is the root of energy and delight. Be merciful to yourself daily and make personal time and space. If you're too busy, then do away with a few of your activities, prioritize. We have compassion for other people, even our pets. Make certain that you've compassion for yourself. The crucial thing isn't holding on to anything any more than it really lasts. Actually, all we need to do is experience the learning and move on at once.